It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Giants led out by their quarterback, Daniel Jones. Here he is. It's year 6 in the NFL. He was the 6th overall pick back in 2019 out of Duke. And Jones still at the helm for the Giants.
In my opinion, Mike, if they expect to leave here today with a win, they're going to have to be aggressive early and often. They might not connect on all of them, but pushing the ball downfield could open up a lot of opportunities for you to take advantage as this game unfolds.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now the rookie out of Purdue, Tyrone Tracy. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. In motion, it's Robinson. They run on the jet sweep, and he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down. Here's Jones. Back to the rookie from LSU, Malik Neighbors. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Really nice play there by Malik Neighbors. And when we talked to the head coach, Brian Dable, what did he tell us? He said, I need more competitive guys. I need guys that are going to go out there and compete for the ball, play in and play out. And remember, Mike, this is a guy that led college football in yards per game last year at over 120 yards receiving per game. So they got themselves a pretty special talent here in New York.
A hit, and he has lost the football. And the defense has it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
The Eagles led out by their quarterback, and he is the leader of this offense. Jalen Hurts has that calm demeanor about him, can make the big plays as well. Greg, here he is already in his 5th year in the NFL.
This is someone who just seems like every year they just get better and better, Mike, right? I mean, think back, whether it was Alabama to Oklahoma to being a Heisman finalist, going from a backup role to MVP candidate. His development has been fun to watch, and now he's universally considered one of the best all-around quarterbacks in the league, and if they want to leave here with a win, they're going to need him to be just that.
And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. The man who spent his first 6 seasons as a Giant, Saquon Barkley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Nice run there by Barkley, and he certainly surprised a lot of people in free agency. Not only that he left the Giants, but that he chose to sign with one of their biggest rivals in the process. He now joins a loaded Eagles roster, and having him in the fold will certainly help as they try to get back to another Super Bowl here in 2024.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Once again, it's Barkley. And this time, they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Hurts delivers it quick to Brown. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Amir Smith-Marset goes back to return it. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Giants offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. And that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those.
Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. On the give, it's Tracy. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. But this is taken in by a teammate. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Throwing on 1st down is Jones. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Jones. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Jones. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
The Giants sending out their punter. Back deep for Philly, it's Cooper DeJean. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Eagles offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They were forced to punt first time they had it, but they'll try again in this scoreless game. It's 1st and 10. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here goes Hurts on the design run. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
It's like a design run. Hurts has it. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
Here's Braden Mann now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Giants offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Throwing now is Jones. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Here's Jones to throw. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. A gain there of 11. First down, Giants.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Now it's Tracy looking to run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. To throw is Jones. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Here's Matt Hawk now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now Hurts going to call his own number. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He finds Jahan Dotson. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Now a screen set up for Barkley. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run the counter with Barkley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that 1st quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. from out of the gun. They give it to Barkley. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only one. Here's 2nd and 9. Play action. Here's Hurts. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it's going to be 3rd down. Off the play fake. Hurts. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Jones. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove. Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
1st and 10. Jones operating out of the pistol. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons, he can spread the ball out and find the open space.
Here comes the jet sweep. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Jones now on first down. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
It's been a really nice drive they've been able to put together, Mike, and I think the key word is balance. Not having to rely too heavily on either the run or the pass. Continue to mix it up, going back and forth. Keep the defense off balance. A lot of success.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
They'll run with Tracy. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a first down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Jones gonna hang on to it here. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Automatic first down.
So now then, 1st and goal from the 1. Now, Jones. To the goal line and in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Here's Greg Joseph for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to take over once more. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. Man in motion is Smith. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Second and a yard. Now Hurts going to run this one himself. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He gets that to Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
A pistol snap back to Hurts. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket. When the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
It is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Malik Neighbors heading out with the Giants offense for their next possession. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Shotgun now for Jones. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Now a play fake. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Having a dominant pass rush so often translates to wins. But that's hardly been the case here, Mike, and they're able to add another sack to their total before half, and that's great. But somehow they still find themselves trailing, and that's the only thing that matters.
Here's their punter now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle. Two minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. They face second down and 7. Hurts will work here from the pistol. Look at the big guy rumble. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Hurts now. The open receiver is Dotson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 1, 2nd and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will level things out at 7 apiece. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Tracy now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense. And their running back set to go once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Now Jones. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. Checking it down, this one is caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here comes Greg Joseph and the field goal unit. This a 57-yard attempt. Joseph's kick is good. And the Giants will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in everyone to our halftime report. The Giants got solid play out of their quarterback in that first half. That's Daniel Jones. He connected on a touchdown pass in that first half, and that's a big part of why his guys lead at the break.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Three points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. To throw is Hurts. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Brian Burns with the sack, and that's exactly the type of play the Giants envisioned when they traded for him from Carolina back in March. Only 8 sacks a season ago, and the question was that production indicative of him as a player or more of his surroundings? But either way, he's picked up right where he left off, and he's one of the best pass rushers in the entire league.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Hurts working in the pistol. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Back to throw is Jones. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Jones going to hand this to Tracy. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Throwing, Jones. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Punt team out, ready to send this one away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third and long. Throwing is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
And as a defensive coordinator, this just drives you nuts. You have a team in third and long. You think you're going to go rush the passer. And what do? They change it up. They slip the offensive lineman out in front of the back and drop it off. And he picks up a big gain and converts the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's the change of pace back. That's Kenneth Gainwell. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Has some room inside the 30. And he'll be taken down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
A first down throw for Hurts. That's caught by Stoll. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field, and that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. Off the play fake, Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. And the defense has it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Jones operating out of the pistol. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Jones. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. To throw, it's Jones. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Hurts going to hold on to this one, and he'll get this ahead to about the 25-yard line.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
2nd and 7. Here's Barkley. Whoa! And he's going to have a 1st down. Tackle made up at the 33-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run. It's Barkley. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble 2nd reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Just what the punter's hoping to do. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st down from their own 11. Shotgun now for Jones. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Jones keeping this one. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10. Now, Jones. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
On 3rd down, they'll run with Tracy. The Giants sending out their punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. They'll keep it on the ground. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
On play action, Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
Here comes the Eagles punt team. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line. The Giants offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. To throw is Jones. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Third and 6. Here's Jones. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. 12 yards on that hookup. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Second down and 8. On the ground, here's Tracy. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Giants.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And that'll be a pickup of 3. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a 1st down. On the give, it's Tracy. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Handoff here, up the middle. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a 1-score game, but a little more breathing room now. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense make their way out to take over once more. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Man in motion is Smith. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this is a guy that you do not want to have to tackle in space. I mean, the footwork, the agility, the ability to go side to side and then still have the burst and explosiveness to pick up big yards. I mean, this guy is a handful.
Man in motion is Smith. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Hurts will set up the screen to Gainwell. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run here. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Here is 2nd and 7. To throw is Hurts. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Now Hurts going to call his own number. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here goes Hurts on the design run. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Now, 2nd and goal. Hurts going to keep it on the option. And he will do it himself. He's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Tracy now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense ready to take over once again. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. This is 1st and 10. Gray. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts to stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. This one taken in by Hyatt. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Here's 1st down. Jones. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Now, on 2nd and long. Working from the gun, it's Jones. They need one right now. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Jones. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute, and it may just be enough to get them a victory.
And what a stop by this defense. They know the opposing offense has to go for it right now. There's not enough time for them to get the ball back and get another crack at it. They're trying to get in field goal range, and what a 4th down stop to all but end this game.
Here's 1st and 10. Hurts down to a knee, and that will wrap this one up. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right, but they come away with a hard-fought victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.